What is up, my lethal lure fans? It's been a while, actually. It's been a very long time. I've started a new job and it's been a little bit of a difficult switch to it, but I wanted to scratch that. I had to bring this video out to you guys to warn you about a specific line from a specific company. This right here in my hand is a wad of 10-pound or 15-pound braid from Cortland Master Braid, and I'm here to warn you. If you ever are thinking about getting some Cortland Master Braid, they've reached out to me and gave me a little bit of a discount when I purchased this, in hopes of basically getting it out there some more about the fact that they have this Master Braid. I think it retails for about 17 or just under 20 bucks, and they gave me a discount that made it like 10 bucks. But I'll tell you what, this line is crap, absolutely garbage. I've had this line for probably right about a year, and some of you guys are probably going to say, well, every year you should change out your line. Yes, but to me, I'm not a pro angler. I'm not on a competition circuit. So for the most part, line can go as long as you kind of want it to go before you start noticing it fraying too much. You start noticing it just not performing the same, and that's when I'll go ahead and change it out, or if it gets too small or anything like that. But this line right here, I can't tell. I've lost at least 4 topwater plugs on redfish, and I'm talking the initial strike. I'm setting that hook, and all of a sudden the fish just gets away with my topwater plug. And if you know inshore fishing and saltwater plugs and stuff like that, you know that a Rapala is going to cost you about 10 bucks for a topwater. So it's lost me $40 for this really cheaply made line, and I'm telling you what it'll do is it just frays down to just about nothing and then just breaks. This is not my only opinion. I have a friend down in Florida. He fished this for a little bit, couldn't wait to get rid of it. So I just wanted to give you this disclaimer, do this gear review for you to just let you know, do not use the Master Braid from do not use it from Cortland fly line. So Cortland fly line, stick to the fly line. If you're gonna release this stuff, make it a little bit better. This is not the greatest of quality when we're talking about line that is designed for anglers. It's just not. It's not gonna test the tail time. It's 15. I think it's 10 or 15 pound braid, which is a little bit light. I will say that it is a little bit light, but a lot of times I do get away with some really light tackle as far as it goes with redfish. I use trout rods a lot, which on my trout rods I usually use a 10-pound line anyways, and I have very few times broken off on a redfish unless it was a truly big fish. These are pretty well schooly fish. They're only about 20 inches or so, and so a 10-pound braid should be no problem for them because they're only 7 to 8, maybe 9-pound fish at the max, really. So this should have been able to handle them no problem. Not to mention, if you do use this on your bait caster, you have to use 20-pound plus. They didn't tell you that. They didn't advertise that, but you have to use 20-pound plus because it will just backlash just because of the fact that, I don't know, it's just a weird braid. So just a disclaimer, before you go and purchase Master Braid, I hope you get to check out this video because I'm going to give this line just a negative review as far as it goes. I started using this with some topwater trout action. I think I might have even lost a topwater trout on this line here. Now that I remember, it may have been one of my biggest trout, and I'm not joking, for speckled trout wise. I had another one that I did actually catch, and that one was pretty large and it was pretty successful with it, but there was another one that was probably about the same, and it's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth being able to lose those big fish, losing even those, you know, pretty good sized fish for inshore stuff. So next time, before you go out there and get it, don't do it. Don't waste your money. Go to the next one. Stick with your Power Pro. Stick with your spider wire if that's your game. I know it's a little bit tough because where I'm at personally, my tackle stores have just about nothing as far as line goes. So I went to a spider wire as well. But it is that time of the video where, if you have not seen this video right here, please check it out, as well as the video right below it. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your last chance to subscribe. And as always, fish now, worry later. I'm out of here.